That was 10 years ago. If you know, you know.
So let me see the phone real quick. Am I going over?
Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Cleveland Browns. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
We are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And last week they put together a 3-touchdown victory and were never challenged in that game. Let's see if they have a little bit of a letdown here.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
How do I share my Twitch?
How do I share my Twitch to the whole group?
T-H-A-N-O-S, huh?
What you got on YouTube? On Twitch.
Twitch, you just go share. Put share and then share with the or copy and paste it. Either one.
Wilson. This would complete.
Copy and paste what? What the fuck are you talking about?
Do you got Twitch on your phone?
And it'll be second down.
Yeah, but I'm switching off my PS4.
Right, but if you sign in on your phone, it'll be, you know what I'm saying, you can go over there. I'll do it.
It often works when they decide to dial it up.
Give me my phone real quick.
Now the Notre Dame man is a speed winner. He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
C-H-A, move. N-O-S.
We're excited to take you
Huh?
on your first little trip. So let's buckle you in.
Yeah.
Alright, she's all ready to go. Let's go, sweetheart.
I'm on chill out.
I think she's getting hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and feed her with her bottle.
Can you what?
You thirsty?
What?
Can I buy you $5?
You're J-Man.
Can I buy you $5? Hey, J-Man!
We can't hear you.
Hold on, yes you can, hold on. Can you hear him?
No.
What?
No. Hi, J-Man. What's up, mommy? I said hi. Okay. No.
Taylor, okay, you said hi. Okay. She tripping. Yeah, but you gotta go. You got on your Twitch shit. You on your Twitch shit on game. It's a way you can share it. You gotta find out how to share that deal. You just share it with with our group on Madden. I mean on
Two plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
I do mine through YouTube. So I don't got to.
Throwing is Wilson.
Let's go.
On to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football.
What's up with Armani?
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. Orchestrating the offense will be the top pick in the 2018 draft, and that's Baker Mayfield.
FACE.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Yes.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got some space here. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cool game sometimes, partner.
They'll toss it to Coleman. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
What's up, Armani? My bad.
So this will be accepted as he'll send the offense backwards.
What is your number?
What's what?
What's your number on football?
What's my number? I was number 10. 10.
Coleman now. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers of reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Come on the game.
He got the Brown. Yeah.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tougher role.
How his leg just go through, huh?
Returnable for Lockett. Skirts by him at the 35. Give him 11 yards that time on the return.
Coming back.
And it'll be Seahawk football.
That's why we got rid of bum ass.
The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work.
Man, I just scored a fucking 80-yard run. They call it blocking the black, blocking the back.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. The numbers on the ground for Carson last week. 18 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
Has 9 rushing touchdowns on the season, so a lot of credit has to go to the rest of the offense because you know those big guys up front are doing work. But now, their goal is to get to 10. I don't for a second think that the defense doesn't know that. They'd like to do their best to keep him out of the end zone in this one.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, Now you put yourself in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up
Injuries not off.
and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
They gave up the completion there, but this red zone defense is catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Got some real estate inside the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Odell, he on offense. Odell on Daddy
double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead.
Man, these niggas some fucking bombs,
maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Yeah, but that's not Uncle Terry.
He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything.
They're not the only person that likes number 10.
Deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Frank Clark in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you can momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold on. Keep that momentum going. And he's going to be taken down.
On Daddy team number 5.
So let's see about the call.
Offense.
Because I got somebody on my team that already got number 13.
It's a decent game. Still
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it.
You niggas had 30 penalties,
The
bro.
guys just gave up that play.
It's like 30.
30, bro. Every big play I have is a penalty.
Oh, yeah, I be hating that shit.
To throw, Mayfield. Goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit.
He's blocking. He's blocking
Put a
for
check
Elliott.
mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Dang.
Throwing, Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right. He's got him in. Complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked.
What are you watching?
The final play of this first
What are you watching?
Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2, but they face a second and long to start things out. Mayfield. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
No.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. It's complete to Graham. And he's going to get this inside the 30. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Now they'll run it on the toss. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
Now they'll run it on the toss. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
I don't want to downplay the run, but that's exactly what I expected out of him coming out of college. When I look back at my draft analysis, one of the highest-rated players on my board, a 3-down back who can do everything. And one of the best parts of his game is what he does when he doesn't have the football, because he carries it really well, but he blocks equally as well as pass protects for his quarterback. I think he's going to be special.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
No.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Hey, why are you standing on my pillow? Put that on the couch, dude.
That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Okay, go
D.
He
stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
There you go. Hold on, Pete.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Fighting his safety valve here. That's complete.
No, you didn't.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he's got Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Oh, he good. No way.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half.
Get back over and play this stuff.
At the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman.
No, you already covered
our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Wilson. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep the defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things.
False start. Offense.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, so that moves him back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Throwing again here, Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 3rd down.
Stop.
The Seahawks on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Again, Wilson. And almost picked off.
Yeah, it ain't right.
The good news for them now, it's 4th
Come on,
down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make
Bring
a play,
one.
right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Thank you. 1 minute.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Call.
Go throw that one in the trash and get another one. That one messed up. Here, take this one, Jella. Throw that one in the trash. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know what the hell is wrong with it. Hey, bring yours, man.
You want that orange?
Huh?
You don't want that?
Yeah, I'm gonna get one.
Yeah, by yourself?
Put them down. Calm it down, huh? Shit out of DJ. And DJ do all that 82 nothing, all that bullshit, and then he lose every user he plays. Nigga full of shit.
No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Man, I don't either.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
I beat him, and then I struggle with the computer every game that I fucking play.
Second down, Mayfield. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, Mayfield. And an alley to run. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that makes the score 14-7. Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
Hey, do you like pass more than you run?
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Like a lot more.
I go with I'm like balanced.
Yeah, so you gotta make sure. Like, I used to just pass on the computer.
They haven't scored a lot of points.
You gotta mix that shit up.
I'm
you gotta catch him off guard.
Make sure he touches it a few
I
times.
go with what's working, you feel me?
Use him as a decoy a little bit.
If he keep getting off me, I'm gonna let him get up.
More points on the board.
Like he got 88 yards right now. Odell got like 75 with like 5 catches. AJ Green got like 3 catches, like 65. Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh yeah, that's
They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
And all 3 of them got a touchdown. So you feel me?
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly
they are producing, so I feel like I'm balanced.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now Wilson on second down. Out to the flat for Redden. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
My defense
so even though
get
it's
that
first
confidence.
down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they'll go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Taylor, sit your ass down.
There, good for a Cleveland first.
Damn, knock me out of bounds. This could have been gone.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there.
Wow.
Busting this open, that's a good start for him.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Mayfield now on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Mayfield to throw it. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Frank Clark in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now it's Lockett. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. That one goes for 24 yards.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
So I was blitzing. This nigga just threw the ball up and hit my man in the hands. And he just dropped it. DJ Ward, my best cornerback, 96.
A little bit questionable.
That's a big shit.
He's immediately taken down at the line.
Then they'll mess around and do something to score. You see what I'm saying?
That one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
On the first play type
play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Man, that was
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And then they came back and scored on the first play. Exactly what we just talked about.
The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Well, that 2nd down run a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56. Gone, 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 gone.
Here's Mayfield. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
I guarantee every coach wants to go for it on 4th and 1 in this spot, but so few of them have the guts to do it in their own territory. But he puts his faith in his offensive line, and they're able to pick up the 1st.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
Was trying to extend the life of that play, wasn't he? Got out of the pocket, ended up scrambling off to his left, trying to find anyone open downfield to try and make a big-time play.
Thought he had an opening there for a second, but that window closed pretty quickly. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards in the first. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing. And we're back now here in Cleveland.
Hey, man.
It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4.
No.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Fuck no, man.
Down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Frank Clark in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They go play action. Mayfield. And he's going to go down again. Corey Peters in there to drop him. And back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Now Wilson on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
And they'll run it here. And an alley to run. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man. And he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though. But I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Now the ball comes loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. He got 29 yards that time. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
You getting off after that, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna watch this show.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
All right,
and let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now they'll run it on the toss. A spin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
No. Check. Patriot.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. A little juke. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He'll get it up the middle. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got a man. It's Corey Coleman. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. On 1st down, Wilson. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And they'll get up and spike it right at 40 seconds to go. Wilson will throw again. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running too, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. Now it's Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Oh, Charles, after that interception in the Super Bowl from the 1-yard line, I thought Pete Carroll would run it inside the 5 every time.
Sometimes I wonder if maybe Pete did want to run it inside the 5. But Russell Wilson, you know he's such a competitor that he doesn't want that interception to stand, that maybe he wanted to be in that spot to hold it a second. I can throw a touchdown pass. Instead, he's victimized again.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Well, the lead late in the fourth, but Mayfield's going to throw it. He's going to fire one deep left side, and he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Browns, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Seattle, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead, they fall to 5-7. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.